5, 6, 7. So now it's part 8. Yeah, thank you. Yep. Right. We can start whenever you're ready, Mathi.
Yeah, it is already.
Yeah.
I'm doing it only. Yes. See, yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's start.
Will you send me at the end? Can you send this slide in the chat box, please?
This
Your
all the slides.
your slide PowerPoint. Can you send in the chat box later? Yeah.
These slides is not that much we can say great. I will share this few things. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. See here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Let's start.
Yes. Thing is here, if you see from this the flow chart, you will able to understand the entire work. What is the title of the paper? Quality of life for all. A sustainable development framework for India's climate policy reduces the greenhouse gas emission. Just have a look. How it is, they made it like a very, very clear. All this one. Okay. When you're going to make it like I said this way, it will people will understand. Okay. Another one thing is I will show you the paper which we are preparing recently. We made it like a graphical abstract. I'll show you, and that also.
Okay, do you have to draw on your map?
Nothing. That means course.
That's
Very simple because it's in the Photoshop and the even you can the Excel sheet or like something Word file. That's fine. That's the easy one. I'll show you something. Can you able to see?
Yes,
Is it
I can
visible?
see the cartoon, yeah. The
No
photos. Yeah.
cartoon.
Graphical abstract. Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Professor Doug, this is not cartoon.
What do you call animation? That's what you call, or what do you call it?
Graphic abstract. Can you able to read the title?
Yes. We first make our habits, then our habits make us, empowering consumers towards proper disposal of used portable batteries.
Yeah. Now, see here.
Is graphical abstract a requirement?
No, graphical abstract, if you're going to provide these kind of graphical abstract, it is good. Many good journals providing the option graphical abstract or not. If you're going for the graphical abstract, it is a much, much valuable for your paper.
Yes.
See, will you able to see first one? I'm going to buy the battery. Then I'm using it. Oh, battery is not good. Let me, what I will do? Let me, we can say, think where to dispose it here. Then I will dispose outside. Otherwise, if it is anything is not there, I will throw it outside. Okay. Now I want to make sure the recycling. I want to create the awareness. See that, create the awareness, and then I have to provide the much importance to the recycling process very easy way to the people, and then people will come and they will return, because I have created the awareness program. See here, the first step, and then so all this one will able to achieve the recyclable and no waste. For whom? All this one for the consumer. Now read the title. Now read the title. Now read the title. We make our habits, then our habits make us. Empowering consumer towards proper disposal of the used portable batteries. Is it right? So what we need to understand how to communicate our research ideas in the shortest way to the people. People means whom? Who are going to read, who are going to review, who are going to judge our paper quality or not, everything. This is the way we need to do it. If I'm not going to do it, what will happen? People will feel like this is another one paper. Nothing new. There is no new information. This is another one paper. That's all. Nothing new. Is it clear? See, why we need to do all this one? Reason is the paper means it's 100 mark, like 100 marks. So you can't able to write one question answer for the 100 marks. You need to write 2 marks, 3 marks, 5 marks, 10 marks. So we need to add one by one. Title is important, abstract is important, keyword is important, and research question is important, literature review is important, purpose of the research is important, and the methodology selection is important, application of methodology is important, and from the methodology itself, we need to mention who are the experts for our research. If it is a primary research, if it is a secondary research, where is the source of the material, source of the data, then a resultant discussion, and then managerial implication, theoretical contribution, and then conclusion and limitation. So we need to add one by one. If you are very good in the resultant discussion, your paper will not be accepted. You need to be very good in terms of which one? Methodology selection. Everything is good. You don't want to create this kind of the chart, then it is not like I say it is important. But if you are going to do, people will appreciate. They will expect some kind of the, we can say, impression. Right? Just assume. Just assume. Do you know cough syrup? Do you think cough syrup is a bitter taste or the sweet taste? Sweet, right or wrong? Cough syrup. 90% of the cough syrup is a sweet. Why? Because in medicine itself, we need to give the very interesting way. If the cough syrup is very bitter taste, then people don't like it. Right? Similar way, when we are going to implement something, we need to provide it. Right? Then, I think some question?
No?
How to draw this chart? Very good. Very simple. You can use the Photoshop. Even very simple like this, you can take the image. A lot of the online tools are available. You can use any tool. Any tool. And one more thing, for this kind of the chart, I never waste my time. I will tell my co-authors, please do it. Only I will provide my ideas. I need like this. Because it's not my duty to do it. But still, if online tools are, lots of tools are available, you can go and check it. Okay. I will train you why it is important. You try to find out easy way. Sometime you may be comfortable in the Word file. That means Word. Sometime you may be comfortable in the Excel, the present PPT, slides preparation. Sometimes you may be good in terms of Photoshop. Sometimes you may be good in terms of the other places, other platforms and all. According to your convenience, you have to do it. My suggestion is you need to add the value for every section, each and every places. Then only the final outcome will be good.
Have you ever think that when you put the animations or some pictures like this,
Animation.
do you receive any comment that is not formal or some kinds of that? Because when I think about the editor or reviewer who read the paper, I don't know whether they feel
That means
busy for that or they feel just a little kitty or something. Have you ever? Because
I totally agree. It is look like as a little like as a kitty kind of things, right?
Yeah.
But it's not correct. Why? Because I'm not going to do the different type of the, we can say, painting. Professionally, I'm conveying the information, how this work. Not painting different color. I'm providing the color, one color, because the reason. A reason. So you, the more, let's say, for a same way,
the reason why I asked that because maybe in the future I will think something different. And I'm afraid of that.
no. See here.
Yeah. Because this is the first time I see that. I'm really impressed.
See here. This is a TISM approach. Okay, you can say instead of this one, I'll show you this one. Okay, this is a TISM approach. One paper. Okay, total interpretive structural modeling, TISM approach. This is the latest paper. See another one. Where is the paper published? Journal of Business Research.
Why you have to color in the board just because the editors want us to do so in our paper?
Oh,
Not always sufficient, I see the
Wait.
table where you also have some areas. That's in the, yes.
see here.
Way off in the air.
See here. It is same approach. TISM model. Listen here. Here also same TISM model. This is also TISM model only, right or wrong? See here. Validation model, right or wrong? Same. Why? I have changed it because I wanted to feel the people who are going to do, instead of just to provide the see. This one, see that establishment of the driving schools and the center. I want to put the, we can say, some information. Driving school means the symbol. So the more you add the value, for whom perspective? A reader, a reviewer perspective, then you will get the positive response. It doesn't mean that we need to do this painting. Painting is something different. The professional way of the information convey is totally different. Right? Same thing. Then what is a TISM model? TISM is one methodology.
Sorry,
Total
what does it mean? What does it stand for?
Total interpretive structural modeling. See here.
Oh, okay.
It is one
I haven't
methodology.
heard about that before. Yeah. So total, can you say again?
Total interpretive structural modeling.
And MICMAC, MIMAC approach? Yeah. Is it popular approach? I
Yeah, it
haven't.
is a part.
Okay. TI.
are any models for the literature?
This model, see, this is a model to understand how the factors are connected, why the factors are connected. ISM model will be there. The methodology, see here. Not required. No, it depends upon your objective. My objectives for this paper, in this paper, I want to understand how the, we can say, different practice, different strategies going to help you to improve the electric vehicles. So I want to find out the dominant role. That means very, very important strategy. So that I will recommend from my research, I can see here. The bottom one. See here. These are the establishment of driving schools and the infrastructure of the development through the collaboration, trained manpower.
It is used for
Yes.
qualitative research or
So,
both?
yeah,
Qualitative. right?
qualitative.
Okay.
The establish of driving school centers and infrastructure development through collaboration and the trained manpower development for service. So these three strategies are playing important role to improve the electrical vehicle sales in India. That's a key, we can say key strategies. Okay, now here, how these are connected? Because the establishment of the driving schools, centers, and the infrastructure development through collaboration. How it is connected? Because charging points can be established at the schools. So, a reason. If I'm providing this reason, it is called as a total interpretive structural modeling. Otherwise, traditional interpretive structural modeling will be there. What is traditional interpretive structural modeling? Means this is the model. See here. This is what is this? Is there a TASM? Only ISM.
Yeah. I'm curious about the difference.
Yeah, very simple. You can see.
Total.
Right or wrong? See here. I have provided the connection. How these vectors are connected, which one is acting as a key role. From the research, we found like as a problem in maintaining the environmental awareness supply is a very, very dominant barrier. Here I have considered which barriers acting as a key role. If I remove this barrier, one by one barrier, I can able to remove. That means I'm just listed. But I have provided only connection, but I have not provided the reason. If you want to provide the reason, then which one is better here? TISM approach, total interpretive structural modeling, will provide a reason for the connection. But here, no reason, just a connection. How it is connected? Which one is acting as a dominant role? That is called as an interpretive structural modeling. Professor Duck, is it clear?
Yes, it's a sort of. Sorry, it's the first time I see this model.
Don't worry, because in the world, n number of the methodologies are available. If you,
Yeah.
whenever you find this kind of methodologies useful for your objective of the work, you can use it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah.
not.
I think that is it's very interesting. But I'm interested how you can make that drawing, right? The one that not this one. This one I can have, those colorful and looks fancy like this one. Do you use software or how do you
I
draw
think
it?
I don't think the software used. My friend only used a Photoshop.
Oh, okay.
Very Photoshop, simply Photoshop only, nothing else. But you need a time to draw.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks
See,
good. It looks
see,
very, yeah,
these kind of
attractive,
drawing,
engaging.
anyone
Mm,
can do it. But the important thing is why this drawing, what we want to tell you, what we want to tell to the society. That's a more
mm.
important.
Yeah, the
Anyone can draw
connection.
this drawing.
Mm.
What's the problem?
Could you please share this paper on the chat box so that we can learn?
Why not? I can say.
Yeah.
Can you show the full screen again, the model, please?
Not, no, 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 no. I will not do it. I'm going to share the entire paper. So everybody will happy.
Oh, okay. Or you can put the paper in the chat box, please.
Which that's why I'm
Oh,
doing it.
yeah.
And to
Teacher,
my
can you share some of the paper that is really useful for us for first to understand the way you interact with us? Because I think that I will just for some some of the
Wait,
papers
wait.
and stay and read.
Can I use this paper? See here. Uh, what I will do? Let me share the good papers which me. Yeah, another one thing is here. I wanted to show you one other way. See here in this paper.
Um,
Right? See, in some papers, I used to write in the paragraph. But in this paper, I have provided each section what I'm going to cover. See, uh, whenever we are going to add something in the new in the paper, then only people will like it. Oh, Madhi is doing a very good research paper. He is repeating the same thing for all the paper. Bullshit. People will not like it. I need to add something. I need to ensure the information should be communicate in the very easiest way. The information means my contribution. Okay. So we need to do it. Let me show you another one. Another one way. Hmm. I think in this one only we have provided the graphical abstract, no? Okay, anyway, I'll share it with you later stage. Now, here. This is the title and paper. This is another one way. See here. This is another one way of the communication of our flow chart. So you think my suggestion is don't copy from others straight away. You take it as a reference, you add something your perspective, then go for it. If you're going to take same thing and copy it and doing some correction in terms of the, we can say text only, I'm changing it, then it is not correct. You need to do some changes there. Now, important thing is which one? Abstract. Now ready, everything, some idea. Paper is ready. Now, abstract is a primary important. Abstract is a, like I say, if you're going to release one movie, the trailer is a more important. If the no good trailer, people will not like that movie. They will not book the ticket, right or wrong? If the trailer of the movie is not good, they will not get the movie producer will not get the good amount of the ticket booking. The criteria is for the abstract is important. Now, you should be written the only one paragraph only. Your abstract should answer these questions about your manuscript. What are the questions? What was done? Why did you do it? Then, what did you find from the work? Then, why are these findings useful and important? And also, don't use any references, but some exceptional cases, references we can consider. Suppose your work already published. From the work you are going to extend, then you have to mention that references. Your work already published, you are going to extend same work for the new direction. You need to quote that work. Otherwise, someone is already proved 90% of the performance. You want to take same problem, but different methodology. Then, with the help of the different methodology, like this one. Here, we have not provided, but still for your understanding, I'm showing to you. Is it clear? This is a one research paper connected to the how to reduce the reverse logistic cost. Like as with the help of the genetic algorithm, the cost is actual. See, Min et al. See, he proved that we can say the reverse logistic cost like this much. With the help of genetic algorithm, you have reduced from here to this amount. With the help of the artificial mind system, we have reduced from this amount to here. The more you reduce the amount, it will be good. That is a primary concern. See here, in this case, you can refer. Otherwise, it is not good to it is not good to refer it. And also, please provide the methodology used in the research. Which methodology? Now, for your understanding, I'm going to show you the one paper which we got the publication International Journal of Production Research. Production Economics. See here. See the abstract. Is it simple? Everything covered? Let me read. Manufacturing industries here. Manufacturing industries started adopting the green concept in the supply chain management recently to focus on the environmental issues. But industry still struggle to identify the barriers hindering the green supply chain management in implementation. Initially, I mentioned which industry, manufacturing industry, which area, green supply chain management, supply chain management, that too green supply chain management area. And this work focus on the identifying the barriers to the implementation of the green supply chain management. That is green supply chain, green SEM, based on the procurement effectiveness. A total of 47 barriers were identified both through the detailed research and discussion with industry experts through the questionnaire-based survey from the various industry sectors. Essential barriers prioritized, essential are identified through the resource to AHP process. Finally, the sensitivity analysis investigates a priority ranking of stability. Is it clear? Everything, methodology, reason, and why it is, everything. I have provided the reason. So when you are going to make it like this way, you have to be very clear now. Okay, abstract. Okay, next one is a keywords. See here. The keyword is a tool to help the indexer and search engines to find the relevant papers. This will increase the number of the people reading your manuscript and likely lead to more citation. Because somebody searching in the Google Scholar, or somebody searching in the Scopus, or somebody searching in the Web of Science. Our paper already published in the good journal, but because of the bad keywords, our papers may not appear in the search list, right or wrong. So if I don't know what is your publication, why should how I can able to refer your papers? Even I don't know whether you publish or not. So I have to ensure that your publication is connected to the first page of or first or second page of my search. So you have to be very keen about the which one? The keyword selection, right? They should represent the content of your manuscript, be specific to your field and subfield. See here. Example. Please see the first one example. Title on ISM approach for barrier analysis in implementing green supply chain management. Poor keywords. Green approach analysis implementation ISM. Not. Better keywords. What are the keywords? First one, area, research area, green supply chain management. In the green supply chain management, what I'm going to do? I'm going to focus on the barrier analysis. Which method? Where? Small and medium enterprises, SMEs. Which methodology I'm using? Interpretive structural modeling. Is it clear? Someone going to use search green supply chain management and ISM approach, my paper will come. Green supply chain management, barriers, SMEs, my paper will come. Or green supply chain management, SMEs, my paper will come. Is it clear? You need that clarity. Similar way, another paper, barrier analysis for green supply chain management, implementation Indian industries using AHP. Green barriers India, MCDM. Correct word, green supply chain management implementation, barrier analysis, procurement effectiveness, AHP. Right now. How to write the results? Now, if you go to this one, yeah, lots of the section will be there. In this section, which one is our actual contribution? Results and discussion. Why? We are going to tell something, our contribution. The literature review, it is not your contribution. You are review the existing work, existing information. And introduction, you are going to introduce. That means some information you are going to add in your view. That's all. Then justification study, it is just providing a reason for this selected study. Problem statement, what is the issue? You are going to capture it. Then methodology, 9 90% of the papers, they never introduce a new methodology. Whatever the existing methodology, we will use it. Right or wrong? So where is our actual contribution? Results and discussion. Many times people believe that result and discussion means just to reproduce the same information what is there in the either the figure, that means the diagram, otherwise the table. No, you need to provide the reason why x, like as a 10, let's say here I need to provide result and discussion means here. Here, see here. I need to provide the reason why only these three strategies are playing the important role. So, for any one good research paper, especially management related research paper, which one is important? A result and discussion is really important. Otherwise, people will not consider it because yourself is not providing the proper reason why this result is important. Then why should I consider it? Is it clear or not? You are not providing it, then why should I consider it? Then now, okay, I hope you will understand that why the result and discussion is important. For entire work, result and discussion section only actual our contribution. Rest of the sections are supporting to the our contribution, not actual contribution. Is it clear? If you are going to ask me personally, even literature review paper also not is our contribution. Why? Because we are checking some, we are giving us some connection in the one perspective with the existing papers. Compared to the empirical, compared to the other papers, literature review paper is not a great contribution. But still we need to explore or suggest what are the some research gap from the existing paper under the one perspective. Now, let me show you other things important. Can you able to see here? Managerial implication. Have you heard about the managerial implication? And next one, theoretical implication or theoretical contribution. So these days the people are very, very keen about these two sections. How your work is theoretically contributed, how you are practically possible for the implication. That means whether your work is really somewhere is connected. If it is connected, what basis is connected? Your work means after the results done, discussion done. From the research and discussion, after that, how it is connected? Is it clear? What's the difference between practical implications and managerial implications? Both are same.
Yeah.
I'm changing the word, but nothing much difference. Both are.
Yeah.
See, practical implications means who will do it practically. Like as we usually consider like as a managers will give the responsibility and will take the manager if it's industry. Manager implication is same thing. The difference is theoretical implication and manager implication. That's a different, right? Okay, now
Your screen, I don't know how it was okay before, but now whenever you have a pop-up screen, like you open a chat box or so,
Yeah,
it
chat
will
box.
show in front of us as a black box.
Now it's
So
fine.
maybe it's the way that you share the screen. Yeah. So
Yeah, because when you turn on the chat box,
Ah.
they just see the black box.
yeah. So that's not block the whole screen, but it was okay, from until now. Before, the whole 1.5 day. Just now, I don't understand.
Okay, now is it visible?
Yes.
Yes. See here. Now, how to write the results?
Can you close it and share again as the window, or as the full screen? I don't know.
This one you were talking about, this one?
No, we see.
Yes, we see.
You were able to see the full screen? I think
We do,
no.
but there will be black box, and it will have more black box when something pop up on your screen. Yeah. Can you close the share screen and share again?
This one.
Yeah. No, but it's the way that the screen is shared. Yeah. We could click on it. Yep.
Now is it fine?
Yep. It's good now. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the water. Right time. See here. How to write the results? Result section is written in the past tense. Why? We have done some work. We are keeping that information. So it should be past tense. It is a core or heart of the paper. Already told you. Then it needs to be clearly. Yeah. Fine. Then it needs to be clearly and simply stated, since it's consists the new knowledge contributed to the world. Because if you're going to make it too much complicated sentences of the resultant discussion, people may not understand what is your contribution. Then the purpose of this section is to summarize, illustrate the findings in an orderly and logical sequence without interpretation. What is without interpretation means? Proper logical sequence. If you're going to provide the reason, you need some logical reason. Okay? If there is no logical reason, then people may not consider it. This is the actual contribution. Is it clear? Now, the next one is. Yeah, that is so. Thank you. Now, the text should guide the reader through the findings, stressing the major points. Okay. This is how to write the result. Now, next one. Discussion. First paragraph, both are you actually keep it the one section, results and discussion. First paragraph, state major findings. Second one, paraphrase the abstract. Because you need to summarize it in a simple way. Last paragraph in summary, you need to mention it in a very clear way, like what is a summary. And the conclusion section itself, we have to biggest message return to the intro, avoid the speculation, avoid the need more work. Because why? We need to make sure that avoid the need more work. If you're going to mention the need more work means you are actually not worked well. You can keep some limitations of the study separate section, not here. And also don't write any generalized information in the resultant discussion and conclusion. You have to be very clear. Okay. And always focus on your results. Why? If you are making like a existing work without reason for the connection, that means you are writing something with the information of the existing papers without no connection. Then people may feel like you are just filling the pages, not even actually discussing your work. And do not duplicate the data among the figures and tables and text. Why? Whatever the information available, data and everything, you need to stress why that information is there. What was the reason? Don't mention all the information available in the table number 1. If you see the table number 1, the first row, there 2.50. The second row, 5.3. Don't write like this way. Right? Yeah, that's not a resultant discussion. That is a filling the pages. Then never discuss the prior work without reference to your work. Why? Nowadays, many unethical practices going on. Your research area is the pure finance. My research area is operation management. I am referring your papers because I want to increase your citation. Right or wrong? People are doing it. Even many times, some kind of the unethical agency are there. What they will do, if you refer the 10 papers, they will give the 100 euros. Don't do it. Because of this reason, many times in the good journal, your paper will be rejected. That means you are doing some unethical practices. Right or wrong? You are totally finance area. I am operation management, supply chain management. Nowhere connection. If it is a something, impact of the sustainability in impact of the sustainable finance to improve the supply chain management performance, in that case, I can refer. Pure core supply chain management paper, nowhere connected to the finance. Is it clear? And always remember that you need to refer table figures everywhere. Okay, only provided that just table number 1. If you nowhere referred, then it is not considerable. You need to tell from table 1 or table 2 what you are going to tell.
Professor, may I have
Yeah.
a question?
Uh.
In the discussion session and in the introduction session, and maybe in the literature review, should I use the same citation to clarify about the what did I do, what did I expand from the previous research?
Why not? See, let's say. Okay, thank you. Always remember one thing. 1 second, just I'm coming. Just to give me 1 minute. I'm coming. Sorry, Professor. Sorry. Actually, here, your intention, your question is, if you're going to use the same references. Is that right?
Yes, the same reference.
References in the introduction and resultant discussion.
Yes.
Right? Then doesn't matter. But in what basis you are referring? Because one research paper, from the one research paper, we will able to learn lot things. For resultant discussion, what we are going to take it from the same paper. From the same paper, what kind of the information we are telling in the introduction, that is important. Simply putting the references not going to add the value. See, there are the 2 methods will be there, Professor. I am just simply citing the references, not going to add the value. But from that paper, if you are going to refer, then only it is a good. Is it clear, Professor?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Now, the next one is the conclusion. Now, my doubt is, my question to you all, offline and online also. What is the difference between conclusion and reference result and discussion? Anyone? Professor Dak?
Sorry,
What's
the
your
difference between conclusion and discussion?
Result and discussion and conclusion.
Oh, so I think the discussion is, as you mentioned, that you discuss your result, you link it back to theories, right? To see, your findings, how do they support or against the prior literature, and then, highlight, your new, what do we call new findings. So in the conclusion, it's like a summary of everything. So you discuss, so in the conclusion, you could um, highlight your contribution, right? High, as well as, discuss the limitation of future reference, future research, recommendation for future research. So those one can be on the street, can be in the
Professor
conclusion.
Doug,
Yeah.
I asked the simple answer. I asked the simple answer from you. You are giving this much. If you are giving this much, people may not take it that much. Simple thing is, Professor, I'm telling you are giving the very detailed, very nice. Simple way is a result and discussion with the prior work, everything. Conclusion means from the you are exactly mentioned summary. From your perspective, what is summary? That's all.
Okay.
And also for whom you are going to give this work, beneficiary perspective.
Yeah.
Beneficiary perspective is important in the conclusion. If nobody going to get the benefit from your research paper, then it is not a research paper.
Yeah. So
As a
your
beneficiary perspective, we
contribution.
need to summarize it.
Mm.
That to your own perspective.
Yep.
Sometime you can refer in the existing work how this conclusion going to help for the beneficiary compared to the existing work, not in terms of result and discussion only. In the conclusion also you can consider it, the beneficiaries. Right? Now, see here. Identify the key findings and application. I told you, like as a findings, key findings a summary, application means the beneficiary, and should not be a summary of the work done. Why? Because the abstract is already doing it, that work. Consistent with the experimental and the introduction. What kind of data collection, all this one, you have to be. Then, okay. A reference is very important. See, people always will expect, let's say, if I'm going to submit the paper to the technological forecasting and social change, if I'm going to submit the paper to the technological forecasting and social change, I need to refer at least 3 to 5 papers from the same journal to my manuscript. Why so? What was the reason? In the covering letter, I clearly mentioned. Why? Because we need to ensure that the manuscript, what I'm going to submit the manuscript is not away from the scope of the journal. Right or wrong? And every time remember one thing. Don't forget this one. Once you submit the paper, only your paper have to speak. You never get the contact number of the editor. You never get the contact number of the reviewer. You will never get the contact number of the associate editor, assistant editor. Only your paper have to speak. So they have to consider, they will consider what kind of references are you are using in the manuscript. The good references is the actual raw material. If the raw material is not correct, then how about the final product? Also may not good. Is it correct or not? And use the proper reference citation and reference style, everything. Now, okay, see here. What is the next one? Language points. First read, poor experimentation cannot be masked by the brilliant writing. The poor experiment which the research work is nothing. But I will write, I am from the English department. I can write very nicely. No, still you can't. But poor writing can mask the brilliant experimentation. Will you agree or not? Poor writing will mask means will degrade or will under, we can say will go for the, we can say the quality will go down of the worst writing. So the language writing is more important. Hereby, I am suggesting you that never ever try to utilize any online AI tool for the language correction. If you are going to use the AI tool for the language correction, it will be considered like as a chat GPT. And
And can you say again what is the online what term that you mentioned? I couldn't hear. Online.
online AI, that means
What is
online
online
language
AA?
editing tool. N
Oh,
number
I
of
don't
the
know.
language editing tool there.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Never try to use those tools to check your language correction. If you are going to use it, then it will be considered like that is a AI. Okay. My suggestion is, even if it's a mistakes continuously, doesn't matter. You just to go and meet the any good language editor in person and try to discuss with them in person. You just explain. This is my intention. I don't know whether I covered the whatever thoughts in my head. It's covered in the language or not. So you just to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 papers. You do it like this way. In the sixth paper, you will be able to correct your mistake. Don't trust on the any tool to do your work. And very bad thing is, people believe that if I'm going to write the very good paper without mistakes, means with the help of the AI tool, it is great. No. Reason is, if you publish a paper, AI tool will not read the paper. Who will read? Human beings going to read the paper. Unofficially, we had a discussion in the last editorial meeting. If already told you, if there is no mistake, then the paper is suspicious. If there is no mistakes, then paper is a suspicious.
So you recommend that if there is no mistake, the paper might be considered as been written by AI.
Yes,
Correct? And
exactly.
yeah,
Reason is I'm not talking about technically, I'm talking about the formatting language wise. Some kind of error quite possible, typo error, something possible. Without mistake, there is no research paper in the world. Always find the clarity. One thing. In this world, no researcher is a perfect. For right now, I may be good. After some time, you will be better than me. No. Don't say like that. This is a reality. Right being, I may be good. After some time, you will be better than me. This is a reality. Is it right or wrong? So, this way we need to approach. Then, avoid the complex sentence structure. Very simple and to convey the information. Use simple and clear English. Don't try to, we can say, convey the information with the complicated words. Make it simple. And always keep in mind that paragraph is the essential unit of the thought. Don't write the point 2 line, 3 line, 2 line, 3 line, 2 line, 3 line. Don't do it. Okay? The big paragraph, at least 15 to 20 lines is make sense. One paragraph. The next one is a sorry. Next one is a revision. Huh? Yeah. How many time you will check the paper after once the initial manuscript is ready? How many times?
When you write another section, a paragraph, so double check with the previous one to see what I'm trying to do in it.
No. I'm talking about the once manuscript is completed. After the manuscript completion, how many times you will go for the checking? Many times people, they will finish it, immediately they will submit the paper. Don't do it. Once you have finished the paper, at least doesn't, at least more than 10 times revision is required. Why? It is which one? Always remember this one. This image. Don't forget. This is a 1. So once you finish the for finding time, we can say the drop, then you have to polish it, polish it, polish it. You have to read and find the mistakes. Okay. Madhi, I'm not able to find my mistakes. In that case, you just to give you the paper to your close friend who's having the better than you in terms of experience, and ask him to consider this paper is the worst. You have to find the only mistakes. You no need any appreciation from your friend. What do you need? You need only mistakes. Ask your friend to find out the only mistakes. Ask your friend to find out the only mistakes. Then only it's a good. Okay. Now, see here. After writing the first draft, at least dozen revisions are usually needed to improve the text. Another one very bad thing is happening. 4 authors there in the manuscript, but I am only taking care of everything. Other 3 members, other 3 co-authors are busy. They don't have time. They don't have the time to read the draft. In that case, please remove them from the authorship. If they don't have time, then why we need to keep it? Because people will appreciate, people will run sometime whenever go anywhere, people will say, sir, my co-authors are there, but they are not responding at all. Can you help me to revise this paper in terms of the providing feedback? I'm ready to provide. Then why, if they're not able to give the feedback, or if they're not able to read the paper, why you want to keep them? Sir, we want to show the respect. If you want to show the respect, keep their names in the acknowledgement, not as an authorship. Why we need to give the enough time? See here, next point. Make sure that all authors read the first draft. Give them timeline. Why so? For me, maybe whatever the writing the sentences perfect, fit. But as a co-author may find out the mistakes before going to submit. So that kind of the information will help us to correct our paper and improve the quality. See, what is mean the quality? If no mistake, then it's a quality. Will you agree or not? Quality means no, if there is no mistake, that's quality. If someone is there in the team, I always keep the one enemy in my team. Do you know? Even the last time I told you, I will ask him to read the paper whenever he is in not good mood. If you are not in good mood, you will find the only mistakes. Right or wrong? Whenever you are not in good, you will find the only mistakes. Whenever you are in the very good mood, very good mood, and fine, relax, then you will not give the much we can say the importance for the mistakes. But if you are not in good mood, everything is mistake. So we need to revise the paper. See, if you not revise the paper proper way, people will consider that this is a stone, not diamond. Will you agree or not? This is just a stone, another one stone, not a diamond. There is no value. See what is difference between the plagiarism and paraphrasing? See here. I'm not going to tell anything. You just see that. See that? Plagiarism and paraphrasing. The first one is a plagiarism. The second one is a paraphrasing.
the blue text, the green text is okay. If you make sure that you put the reference to the what they call the pink text, the original code.
What or maybe mistake is we should not take the same information and put the references. We need to write we can say different words, different language, different words, and we need to tell like as I have referred this information from that paper.
So it's the green one is fine if you put the reference. You don't need to put the direct code here.
Yeah, exactly. In the both places, we need to put the references, no doubt.
Yes.
But
Yes.
how the information you are conveying in your work, that's important.
Oh, okay.
What is this? Who are these people? A reviewer. Surely they will hit. Surely they will hit you, no doubt. Without meeting them, you can't able to go for the acceptance stage.
So those people who
See here, you
they are
will go.
reviewer.
You will
It's
go
you,
the
yeah?
see. You will go with these kind of the many papers. What they will do?
Yeah.
Why this number of papers? Remove first 3 papers, first 3 pages. Remove the middle pages. Remove the last pages. Then other person will tell why. Where is the first page in terms of this information you need to add? Other person will tell, I think the color of the paper is not good. You can change it. So once you are going to reach here, then you will feel like, okay, lot of the people are irritated me lot. Because of them only, I did the mistake. I said, I did a lot of the changes, but I'm not happy. But once you reach here, once you reach this place, then you will able to realize that, oh, your documents are very nicely decorated. Your documents very nicely arranged. So without the reviewer, your work will not get the actual shape. Will you agree or not? No reviewer, no good research paper. No reviewer, no good research paper. Is it clear? Now. Okay. Now, people may have question on this one. I usually will expect this question. Common question. Why is review process taking much or too much time? Do you know? Yesterday I shared with you because I invited the 11 reviewers, but only two are accepted the review. That 2 not submitted the review report, but others are never responded the mail. Similar way it will happen. So if you want to avoid this one, it is a good practices that you need to recommend the good reviewer. The reviewer should not be your close friend. Reviewer should not be your same institute. Reviewer should not be from the same country. Okay. And the reviewer should have some good profile. Like I said, you are going to write the research paper on circular economy or sustainability or green supply chain management. You are working in.
Can I ask the question on that point, Mathi?
Your work is circular economy, sustainability, supply chain management, logistics. If you are going to recommend my name, 90% your paper will come to me. Why? Do you know? I will not, as already I have some decent profile. The editors, associate editors, they feel like if I'm going to invite the Mathi for this paper, he will not submit the bad comments. Surely he will submit the potential comments for the paper improvement. Is it right? So finding the right reviewer is a primary important for the submission process. Okay.
Can I ask 2 questions?
Yeah.
Number 1, how do you find a good reviewer? Because you don't know.
I told you, right?
No, no, no. The
Ah,
point you just mentioned that it should not be your friend. It should not be your, you know, same look like. It should not be someone who is within your circle, your network. Then how do we find a good reviewer? The point is, how do we know how fast is that person to return a review?
see, let's say
Yeah,
you are working in the management. Who are attended the participants, they know me, I know them. Okay, if somebody working on the circular economy, if they recommend my name,
yeah,
then ultimately I will get. It is not necessary I have to work with them, or not necessary they have to work with me. Not necessary.
yeah. And 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 I understand this my assumption.
Uh,
Some editor to avoid political or to avoid that the author know the reviewer because the author recommend a reviewer. Normally
okay,
the
you are right.
editor will not use the reviewer you recommend for your paper. They will use for other paper but not for your paper because they worry that you
Exactly.
know
This
each
is
other. Yeah,
I also will do like that only.
yeah,
But the thing is, you should understand on reality. Suppose you are inviting the 10 reviewers. Only one reviewer is accepted to review it. Remaining
yeah.
nine reviewers are declined for the review process. In that case, what I will do, I will see what are the what are the authors' recommendation of the reviewers. I will select a two or three and then I will invite.
So
So
some
it is
journal,
always good to, uh,
sorry, you say, yeah,
yeah, it's always good to recommend the good 50% is possibilities there.
some
I'm not
journal,
telling the 100%. I'm
yeah.
not, I never tell the 0%. If it is some people are immediately accepting the review process, it's a good. If it is a people are declining it, then 90%, 50%, whatever you are recommending will be considered as a reviewer. One out of the, if it's a three, you are recommending three reviewers, at least one or two will be considered.
How do you recommend the reviewer? Some journal they have the system after you submit, they have the form for you to fill in the reviewer name. But some journal, if they don't have that system or that form, how do you recommend the reviewer? Write in the
We
cover
can't,
letter.
we can't recommend.
Okay, yeah, yeah. We
if
cannot,
they
yeah. You
if they're
want?
not asking that, if they're not, it's not related to the journal, it's related to the publisher.
Oh, okay. Oh, the publisher, yeah. So, so you think, so we should not put in the cover letter or something?
No, no, no. Cover
No.
letter, if you're going to recommend, if you're going to list the reviewer information in the covering letter, the first information what we will receive that your paper is rejected.
Yeah, yeah.
We
So
should know.
only for those journal or publisher where
Who
they
will
ask
ask
for
the,
reviewer. Yeah,
who will provide the space for review recommendation?
yeah, yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Yes. So this is the
Someone
next.
said that
Yes.
to want to do the process, do the good things,
Hmm.
raise your hand to be reviewer, and
Hmm.
hopefully, good karma will come back to you. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. You're right.
Right? So if you do good for people, one day, someone will do good for you.
No, not possible like this way. But sometimes it's quite possible. However, I need to maintain the my decorum. I have to maintain the my profile, my integrity.
Yeah.
I may not reject the paper, but I will give the very detailed comments in the major revision.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right? If you be the good reviewer, right, one day, hopefully, a good reviewer means constructive and reasonable reviewer, then, hopefully, you will receive you will get a good reviewer who is doing the same for you, very constructive feedback and reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You are right. Okay, Professor. This one, the review process, single blind review double blind review. That means single blind review means reviewer know who is the author, but author never know the reviewer. Double blind review means both they don't know the each other. Like I say, elsewhere, there's a science direct, they are following the single blind. Other publishers following the double blind review. Okay, all this one, it's not required. This, fine. Thank you. Let me start the one by one. The information, what I have it. Now, let us start one by one the discussion. So, so far you're discussing the online. If meanwhile I'm discussing them, if any question, anything, you put in the chat box and let me know. Okay. Okay. Let me start with the first one.
Yeah, it's mine.
Journal of Entrepreneurship and Innovation Management. Okay. So finally, paper got the revision.
It's several months ago, rejected, and we are revising it, and it is about sending out next week. So
Next
I'm
week.
the final one to give the last revision for this paper. But sorry, my team do not allow me to bring the paper.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm
No,
just bringing the comments.
no
from
issues,
the-
no issues.
The two blind reviewer,
Huh.
so one major revision and the other reject. And thank you, Professor Mathi. During
think
the day and
you will
for the
highlight.
day, yeah, 1.5 days. So I already recognize most of the thing in your slides from the comments of the reviewer. Just one difficult term.
Yeah.
Could you please give me
Yeah. The first one is
Yeah,
the research results are well presented, which demonstrate the clear understanding following the methodology. But where is the synthesis? They're asking methodology is fine, but the connection, that means it's not
between what?
the methodology and we see the results are well presented, which demonstrate a clear understanding of the following methodology. But where is this? That means results are there. Where your synthesis? Where is connected to your work? It is not gel. It is not continuity. See, I can't determine the veracity of the findings without grounding them within the border of the literature. That means whatever providing the result, the methodology result, the result is even nowhere connected to your work. You are telling something different in the objective, all this one, but your results are not cope up. Results are not connected to that one. Methodology is clear, very good. But where is the result? Where is the result is connected to your proposed one?
To the literature.
Yeah, because you are something, we can say conveying, you're trying to convey something different, but result is something different.
So where I should put that kind of synthesis after the methodology or
No.
in the conclusion or where?
No, in the result and discussion only, you're right. But the question is, you need to check your literature review section. What you have mentioned there.
Yeah, I see the connection, but I think that I miscommunicate.
You have to revise. Yeah,
So
exactly.
I should find where I can put that kind of explanation, make it more explicit. to
Very
the
simple.
reader.
You have to adjust or do some correction in the literature review. Connect to the results.
Okay, literature.
That's one.
Should I put some sentences at the end of the methodology in order to
Something.
connection?
Yeah, connection. Otherwise, in the literature review itself, you need to provide the what kind of the results you are expecting. The kind of from the methodology, what kind of the results you are expecting. Done.
Yeah, this is the reject. The
Ah,
comment
definitely.
from the reject from the second reviewer.
Okay, this is
I think some.
there is no
some-
expert literature review.
Some feedback could be make it general to our friends over here.
This
Yeah,
one.
they asked me to make literature review and also
See,
methodology.
there is no
specific.
one reviewer recommended that, found out that relationship to the literature question answer is there is no equivalent literature review. That means literature review is not that much clear properly. See, the reason is we are proposing some objective, some research question, everything. Whatever we are proposing it, whatever you are planning for the work, that everything should be supported by the literature review. That means it's in both reviewers recommended some issues in the literature review. Then you have to check the literature review. Because he somewhat, you can say very light way, he mentioned. He very lightly mentioned, but he straight away
Very strong.
strong, no. Then it's a problem. Then, yeah, these are the, we can say, technical things which I can able to, yeah. They're asking one question here. How hypotheses were tested should be spelled out. Have you used structural modeling or the else? You have to be very, that we can say that.
The link between literature review, then hypothesis, and then methodology. We lack a such kind of connection.
Okay, both language wise is fine, mentioned. See here. What they mentioned. Hence, has attention being paid, the clarity of the expression readability, such a sentences structure, use economics. The paper is well written. They also appreciate the language wise. But the both are clearly point out literature visa issue.
Yeah, I already linked to what you call communication. So we might wrote quite well, but not exactly communicate what we mean.
See, the thing is, I'm keep on telling to you, as a good presentation means from the starting to end should travel very clear way. It should not be like this way, zigzag. If you're proposing some objective in the literature, you need to emphasize why the subjective. So then problem statement, the methodology. From the methodology, what you want to tell. So all this one should be covered very clearly. So if it is somewhere it's a lagging, the people will feel like this is, it is not a well-written story. It is not a well-written story. So good thing is, your case, they were not, we can say, criticize you very, we can say drastically. Rejected, but not criticized.
Yes, and they suggest something very useful for me.
Yeah. So we need to talk to this kind of good academic journals. So it will help us to improve it. Okay, next word.
One more thing.
Yeah.
And I think I can share with my friend over here that they said that the literature is selective, that focus on only the hypothesis. So they need us to make it more
broad and we can say little more detailed one.
Yeah, they said that literature is
selective that,
and they don't agree with that, right? So how we can make it more.
Currently, the literature is selective that focus on the proposed hypothesis. That means something here. There's a let me read everything. There is a missed opportunity in the literature. See, as could have been the introduction text one is that classify the literature and helps the sign the post read and where the gaps exist, where the future direction can be conducted. Yeah. Again, he highlighted, not only this one, he clearly highlighted here is the literature is missed in terms of the proper communication, why this work is important. They see, there is a missed opportunity to literature. There could be in the introduction taxonomy that classify the literature. Classification literature means in terms of the, we can say, why this research, like as a electrical vehicle sales. What is electrical vehicle sales? Status, and then in India, electrical vehicle sales, everything are provided. Similar way, they are expecting. Okay. Read it to understand where the gap exists and where the future can be conducted. Currently, the literature is selective. That means not very detailed, just a selected. You few things are selected, you just provided. not proper way. They were mentioned here. You need to mention the category. You need to mention we can say the proper gap. But what you mentioned, you selected some information, you provided that information. Selected few papers and provided only that information. Those information not enough.
Not enough. Okay, I get it again.
I think he is fine.
Should forget.
Yeah,
Focus
actually,
more on the gaps rather than
your paper literature view is a problem. You have to take care. Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Could I recall?
Yeah. Yeah, please.
This I just finished, this paper I just finished and haven't submitted to any,
You are not submitted.
yes, but if you help me to review. Quick review.
You can. Yeah, first thing is. Introduction should not be like this.
Yeah.
Like everything should be very this one. Okay. Refer my paper. Papers.
Yeah.
Okay. Now see here. Where is objective? To address this gap, the present study exposed to core research question. Where is the core research question? The information what you have provided is not at all enough. We need to make sure the rational view, rational view, and purpose, objective or research question.
Yes.
All this and the structure of the paper.
Yeah.
All the information, but it's a missing here.
Yeah.
And it should not be good to highlight like this way. Don't bold. And also where it should be, all this should be the only paragraph.
Yeah.
At least 15 lines.
Yes.
Up to 15 lines of the paragraph.
A little 15 lines.
Yeah.
One.
Now literature.
Yeah.
The impact of the key purchase driving factors on the effectiveness of the influencer live stream strategies on TikTok. Now. Okay. Again, it should be the paragraph. It's not correct. At least 15 lines.
Yeah.
Okay. Make it like this, everything should be one paragraph. I'm not able to see any recent research paper here. Where is 2024-25 papers? Here I can see only one. Where is the 2025? Where is 2025 papers?
That's new week or
It's not there. See,
see.
live stream content. Live stream influencer marketing on TikTok. First, you are mentioning live stream influencer marketing TikTok. Again, why we can say the live stream content? The flow must be there. Okay, then. Okay. Key purchasing drivers in influencer live stream strategies. Okay. But okay.
He portrays.
Okay.
Should I mention every single topic like this? Is okay, right?
You have to, yeah, right. But you have to be a little more concerned. Again, you're making a lot of theoretical. See, some sections are okay. Theoretical framework and methods. Methods means no.
It puts in the
Theoretical connection.
Connection. Yes.
Theoretical connection.
Yes.
avoid this way. Don't use.
Mm.
Where is the hypothesis? You have to mention H1, H2, where that information.
Yeah, yes.
Where you have to mention where is H1
yes,
everything.
Yeah, I see. Listen.
It's look like it's a book chapter, like a report, not a research paper. Resultant discussion. Where is the methodology? It's a conceptual paper. Where is the checker equation modeling, that data and information? Where is that information? Where is that information? No. You have mentioned the resultant discussion. Okay, where is the methodology? You are not provided the methodology. Got my point? See, example here, see here.
Yes.
See my paper.
I see.
Huh? Micmac method. Huh? Manly.
Methodology review for internal test.
Yeah.
Or them or talent or just
Yeah, you can. See here. See here, Professor.
Yeah.
See the clear way. Hypothesis. Each hypothesis I explain. Where is hypothesis? Even hypothesis you are not at all provided. But a conference validation model and also the conceptual framework, detailed, whether we are provided or not. H1, H2, everything. Where is that information? And see, where is this information? It is missing.
Yeah.
Same methodology I also use, structural equation modeling. Where is that information? So what I will do, I will share this paper. Just have a look.
Yes.
And then you send a one message in the WhatsApp. I will share it the paper with you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it. Okay, the next paper.
Yeah. The next one. This one's I intend to submit for
Factor influence the customer satisfaction with the smart home distribution
What's
channels. Evidence from VNPT technology. Oh, sorry. How many keywords? Only 5 keywords is more than enough.
around 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you mentioned big. Literature, distribution channels and their evaluation. Again, why literature review? Twice. Literature review, okay. 2.1. Why again literature review?
It is double page.
Page number C.
Yes.
Literature, it should not be there, right? It should be there. 2.1. Oh, mistakes. Okay.
Yeah, mistake.
Okay. What happened? Introduction. Again is coming.
It is double. Yes. Sorry.
Now it's again a research model without much information. No information at all. Methodology, which methodology you are using it? Straightaway results. Where is you applied that information? Regression coefficient. You do one thing, sir. You better to restructure this paper. See, this is the incomplete information. John, you do one thing. Only these are the references. Only 16. Only 9 pages of paper. I think this is not a paper, it will be considered like a conference only. The paper must be the 20 to 30 pages. Then only it will be good. Otherwise, what will happen? The people may not consider this is a paper.
Yeah.
It's a reference, it's a conference work only. People may not consider. Otherwise, it is considered like a short communication under the short communication category, not original paper, original research. There are, if you're going to submit the paper, original research contribution under the short communication and the note, both will be there.
At least 20 pages, right?
20 to 30 pages, minimum 25 to 35 or 40 pages only makes sense. So like it's roughly 10,000 words. If I'm not wrong, this one is maximum 5,000 to 6,000 or less than that only.
Yeah.
Then also too much writing, but where is the information?
It's maybe I think that's the same.
Omega man.
The same mistake as us.
Yeah, you don't think you change it. You restructure all the paper and then we'll have discussion. Proportion solution for the developing electronic payment services at the Vita Store retail chain, Vietnam. This is something. Prayer research. The problem is in all your paper, where is the objective? Where is the research question? That is a missing. UT model. Wait. Research model. Research design. See, why in this one, where's the methodology used? UT method. Too many methodologies using it. Why this all this one TAM, UT82? Why it is so?
Yeah, because it have a condition. So
Service quality to check the service quality.
I would list all.
Okay. Again, you have to. I think this paper is somewhat better than the others.
Yes.
But you have to restructure it. Recommendation should not be like this way. I don't think so. You can add the flow chart, all this one. What I'm doing, I will share the few papers with you, my publication. You have to restructure your work with that aspect. And then let me know.
Yes.
Then will it be good. Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Yes,
Okay. You can. Okay. Any other members? Do you need any inputs?
There are 2 paper or 3 paper in the chat box, Professor Mathi.
Let me check.
2 paper. So if you could share, yeah.
Yeah, first one, how to find out the recently established or created journal list. The only one I checked it, only one way is you need to check the sister concern journals, especially for in the domain. Let me show you. Wait. Wait. See here, Professor, CR, everyone. There is a journal catalog. Okay, I'm sharing that information like elsewhere. Okay, here you can select like the journal. You will able to find out all the journals, recent journals. Recent journals, how to find out the recent journal? Let's say I have selected here filters. Professor Duck, is it clear? Visible?
Yeah. So how do we, how
Yeah,
do you
definitely.
search? You just journal catalog and then what
And
did you
then
put?
go for the social science and humanities. Then
Yes.
all the journals, especially business management selected. Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
And
then
then,
then you can able to see every journal where there is any kind of impact for anything that is a newly launched journal.
okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Everything.
Yeah, very good.
Whenever you people are free, just say have a look.
Yes. I think that, so journal,
I
journal
shared with you.
catalog. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the link
Next,
for us. All right. Excellent. Thank you.
welcome. Please provide some comments on the paper. I am about to submit. Okay. Okay. Journal of Marine Science and Engineering. Good. This is a paper you are about to submit. First one, the images are not at all clear. It's unable to read. Is it visible? Is it visible? No. See, what you are trying to tell, nothing is visible. First one. Then here, where is a objective or research question? You have mentioned here. I think same thing only you have discussed with me, right? I hope the same thing only you discussed with me. You need to do that. What I'm telling to you, you need to check why this work is important. Where is that information? Anyway, sustainability will consider your paper. Don't worry. Images are not that much visible. Without section headings, lot of the information. discussion. In the discussion, what are the subheadings? Otherwise, even the literature review. See, results. Literature review. Introduction should provide the information. Where is the literature review? Data collection method straight away started. Okay. But the literature review information where we provided. In the introduction, I am not able to see. Conclusion. Where is the limitation of the study? Okay, you actually you need to do some correction, some changes before going to submit. It's my suggestion. Especially in this paper, there is no any clear research question, research objective. And also, why this research is important? Where is that necessity of the research? Where is those information? And the methodology selection, where is that information? The methodology selection justification. Straight away, you have used the methods, fine. But the necessity of the methods, selection of the method, where is that information? Straight away data collection. Why? Where is the methodology selection? Reason for the methodology selection. You need to improve those information. Then, okay, this is my paper that was who rejected 9 months before. Oh my God. When technology threats the jobs, the dual role of stir awareness. Professor, I think you stopped the recording, right?
No, no. Okay, sorry.
You should stop.